Hello, this is Nevermore, and I'm going to show you how to make an origami dragon. This is my design, and it's based on the traditional flapping bird, and I made this because I needed a dragon that looked like the Pokemon Salamence for an older blog. So what you do is start with the white side up, and then fold it in half edge to edge, and unfold. Then we fold it in half edge to edge the other way, and if you hear any background noise, I'm doing this in the middle of a move, so all of my normal equipment is packed in an ABF truck, so I'm just filming this on my phone to get a new blog started. And then you fold it in half, corner to corner, with the purple side up, or whatever color you're using, and crease it very sharply. Fold it in half, corner to corner the other way. And then fold it back in half. And at this point, the paper will automatically collapse into a preliminary base, with which you will take the open edge and fold it into the center very carefully and crease it as sharp as you can. Then do that with the other corner and flip it over and do the same thing with the open edge on the other side. And I think I did that one wrong. So there. Then take this upper triangle and fold it down as far as you can make it go. Flip it over and fold it the other way. And then petal fold this just like you would in the origami flapping, in the traditional flapping bird. So alright, then flip it over and do that on the other side, and crease it carefully so that it doesn't tear like it almost did right there. Alrighty. And fold these flaps down. And take this upper triangle, we're working with it once more. You're just going to fold the top point down to this line and crease it very, very sharply. And you're going to go at it with my nails. And then flip it the other way and crease it very sharply. Now we're going to perform a sink fold, which is the hardest standard fold, and it's done by opening it out and putting pressure on the middle and creasing each individual line and pushing it down, pulling, and there we go.
Sink fold completed.
Sink fold completed. Then fold these flaps back up, front and back. And we're going to fold it in half. And unfold. And then we're going to put a crease between this crease right here and the center of the paper. So we start, and we're going to do that on both halves, so between here and here. And And then we push the point of the paper right to the center. Pull out anything that's creased, that's crumpled up, unless you like it that way. And you have one wing almost finished. And we flip it over and fold this flap in half once more. Then put it between, crease between here and the center, just like the other side. And on the other side, and then the wings are done on both sides. Now to slim out the dragon, we open up his wing and fold it to the center. We open up his wing and fold this point to the center. And done. Then take this and do it on, flip it over and do it on the other side. And done. So now what you do is take the wings and fold them down as far as they will go to get a bearing on about where everything's going to end up. And then fold them back up. Then take the two halves down here, fold them up this way, and unfold. Flip it over, fold them this way, and fold them this way. And then we're going to fold them up and reverse fold them up and do that on both sides. Now for the fun part. Now you can use whichever end you like for the head and tail. I generally use the end that turned out the nicest for the head, which in this case would be this one, and then this end would be the tail. And you fold the head a little bit higher than the tail, and then the tail generally you want to be about a little less than a right angle to the body, and then the head about a 45-degree angle. So the head first, you fold the point down both ways to make the job of reverse folding it easier. Fold it down, and now you fold what looks like a beak in and then out so that it looks kind of believable for a head. Then you open it up and use those creases to fold it into a head. Now what you do is you take this part of the head and fold this edge to the top of the mouth and crease it, and push the other edge, the other side the same way. And you can leave it like that, or you can fold it, you can reverse fold it into the head on both sides. Now sometimes your tip of the nose will tear a little bit, but that's generally not going to happen. So that's done. And now you can take the corners here and fold eyes out of your head. Then you'll want to take this top part and fold it into the head so he doesn't look like he has a disproportionate cranium. So the head's done. And now for the tail, which is generally pretty easy. All you've got to do is take this, pre-crease for a reverse fold it, and then see these points? We don't want those in the final product. So just on this one, just put your nail in it. Or if you don't have nails, just use a toothpick or a safety pin or something like that. And then apply pressure with your thumbnail. Apply pressure with your thumbnail. And now, fold the wings down once more. And you might notice that these keep popping up. So what you do, hold it in place on the front, and then grab this flap from the back, push it in there, and then crease it. The same thing with the other side. Grab it, push it in, and crease it. And try to make sure you get it the same size on both sides. And now, these bottom flaps, you fold them up to make feet. Fold them down, fold those up, and then tilt the head, fold the head one way, and the tail, curl it without unfolding your feet, curl it the other way, and then take your wings and fold them about in half. And you have your dragon finished.